Hello and welcome to the finals of the Hokkaido Championship Wave 2 tournament happened the last weekend in Japan. So we are seeing Blue Doflamingo of OP01 up against Marshall the Teach OP09 leader from the new OP09 expansion. For those of you who do not know what this leader does, I got some explanations here ready for you. It's a 5-cost mono black leader. Your on-play effects are negated. And then activate main, you may trash one card from your hand, and your opponent's on-play effects are negated until the end of your opponent's next turn. So essentially stopping your opponent's Gecko, Moria, Rebecca, Sabo, or whatever from getting their use out. So now I'm really interested to see how the new Marshall the Teach leader does against this well-established Blue Doflamingo leader. And here we see some nice options to Sengoku Searcher, as well as a I think there's Jinbei missing, right? Jinbei, Aboa, Hancock are cards you also want to see in your starting hand. But let's see how this match goes. So here, maybe I will pause here real quick. We take a look at all the translations of the cards here. So we got what we see here is the 4-cost 5000 power Jesus Burgess, which has the effect that this character cannot be KO'd by your opponent's effects. And if your leader has the Blackbeard Pirates type, this character gains 1000 power for every 4 cards in your trash. So this can really build up into like a really powerhouse in the late game. It's like a 9 or 10k buddy, essentially. Then we got to see, no, the Searcher is not here. We then have the 1 Orgo here on the left. It's a 5-cost 6000 power character. Activate main, you may rest this character, and if your leader has the Blackbeard Pirates type, you give up to one of your opponent's characters minus 3 costs during this turn. And additionally, he has an on-KO effect, which says draw 1 card. Then we have the Stronger here, which is this card next to him. Essentially just a 2k card, but it could come from time to time. When you use the effect, activate main, you may trash 1 card from your hand and trash this character. Then if your leader has the Blackbeard Pirates type, you draw 1 card, and then you give up to one of your opponent's characters minus 2 costs during this turn. And then we also have the Doc Q, which is a card all of to the right. So here we have the Doc Q, which is the right card here. 2-cost 0 power unit. Activate main. You may rest this character, and if your leader has the Blackbeard Pirates type, KO up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 1 or less. And on KO, you also draw a card. And the other card left to it is just a 2-cost 2000 power vanilla blocker, right? Which has no additional effects at all. So yeah, I would say let's continue with the video and jump right into the game. Okay, so now the Doflamingo player starts his turn, and starting the game, he plays out his Sengoku, looking for his top 5, grabbing a 7 Warlord of the Sea character, and he is opting to get the Weevil from this search. So we could see next turn maybe a blind Doflamingo effect, maybe, but let's see. Then he passes it over to the Blackbeard player, which rests 2 down to play the Doc Q and killing the Sengoku. And I think that's it. And he's really aggressively using the leader effect, right? Which is pretty crazy to see. He discards another card to stop the opponent from the on-play effects. I think it's a little bit greedy to do this, right? Because what are you really preventing here? Right, he's at 3 down. The maximum he could do is like playing the Weevil from his effect and drawing 1 card, but he doesn't know what's on top of his deck. So I don't like this discard here so early. So 7k swing here. Reveals the Jozu, nothing is getting played, so yeah, you could also save this card Blackbeard player, but yeah, just my opinion there. So now we are seeing a 5k swing into Doflamingo. Probably counters out, I would imagine, maybe with a Jozu. He decides to take it, okay. Interesting. Yeah, taking this live, which is another Weevil. Then for 4 down, he plays out a Jesus Burgess, and then he uses his leader effect again. Wow, he really aggressively counters or like uses leader effect, which I'm not quite sure. I mean, now sure, we are at 5 down, but I think starting from the next turn at 7 down, it starts to getting really crazy with the Jinbei into Boa Hancock using his leader effect and stuff. So I don't know if I like this play so much. Now we're seeing a 6k swing, getting taken, and then for 4 he plays down a Weevil, but is not able to draw a card because we denied drawing a card off the discarded card here from the Blackbeard player. Back to the Blackbeard player, we are now at 6 down, starting with a 6k swing into the live. He counters with a 2k Trafalgar Law, and then he's playing the 1 Augur, -3, then rests the Dock Q for or kills something with 1 cost or less, kills the Weevil, and he decides to, or like he debates on attacking with the Birches. In my opinion, it's the best not attack with the Birches at all, right? Because in late game, this could be one of your biggest buddies with like 7, 8, 9,000 power. So I don't like now swing with this card. Just let it stay there. See or hoping that your trash is getting filled even more during the course of the game. And then when he's like a 7 or 8k buddy, then you can swing with it, right? But he decides to swing with it. Doflamingo player counters out with a Josu, and he also played the Laboon here to use his laser effect, stopping all on-play effects from the Doflamingo player, essentially stopping him from using his Jimbei to go crazy and filling up his board. So yeah, now we are back at the Doflamingo. I think we have 7 dons, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 don here. But now, I mean, now in this scenario, it's really good to use your leader effect, right? Because you're stopping Boy Hancock from using your on-play effect. You're stopping Weevils. You're stopping Jimbeis. Like all the crazy stuff this Doflamingo deck usually could do, you are stopping it. But as I said, I would liked it more if you would have 1 or 2 cards more in hand, right? So you can enter the late game and just every turn spam your leader ability, right? Because the more don your opponent has available, the more threats could come out. And yeah, I don't quite like that he used it so early, but let's see. I mean, he is in the finals and not me, so I won't judge his plays. I just find it a little bit super aggressive, right? Especially at 3 dons. Yeah, he's putting 2 don under his leader. Probably you should swing 7 to the Birches. There's no way you swing to life. Yeah. 7, use the laser effect. Then there's a pudding on top. He's also pretty unlucky with the cards he got, right? First there was Josu, now there's a pudding. He attacks into the Birches, and now the Birches go, let it go. You also don't have so many cards in hand to counter out of this attack. Yeah. And we see another Weevil getting played for 4, and that's it. And I think with these 2 cards, you can easily kill a 4 cost, right? You just put them sideways and rest them, right? That's what he is doing right there. Rests this unit -3, rests the Dock Q, kills a 1 cost, and then there's a 7k swing into the Doflamingo player. And he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left. Could be that he plays the Jesus Birches for 4 and another vanilla blocker. But let's see if he decides to do this. This is exactly what he's doing. So, plays the Birches, plays the 2-cost vanilla blocker, then trashing the stronger 2k card to use his leader effect, stopping all on-play cards played the next turn for the Doflamingo side. And now it's getting a little bit, I think, yeah, not hard, but as you can see, the Blackbeard player now has just 2 cards in hand here. Means that he's running low on options to use his leader effect, right? And also he can counter out so many attacks. So next turn, I mean, for next 2 turns, he just plays 2 times his 10k buddy and probably just stretches the card he draws for his leader effect, and slowly grinding the Doflamingo player out of his life cards. So yeah, I mean, with the 2 Charlotte Pudding we see here, these are 2 dead cards, right? You don't want to play them, you don't want to give your opponent any new cards. I mean, you're also locked, you can't use the effect, but these are just 1k counters. So we are starting with 2 done under the leader, swing 7 in probably live, or does he swing 7 into here? Then he gets to play 1 Boa Hancock with no additional effect at all, right? Because all on-play effects are negated. Yeah, 7 to live. The Blackbeard player decides to take this life. Sure, I mean, there would be the option to block, but I think you are fine. And then there's a Josu getting played with no additional effect, just a vanilla 6 cost, 7,000 power unit, and that's all for the turn. Not so impressive, right, if you don't have your on-play effects available for the game. So we are seeing definitely the strengths of the Blackbeard player here. And now we are at 10 Don. So now we could see the 10 cost Martially Teach getting played. Let's quickly take a look what the Martially Teach is doing. Quick reminder for everybody, there is a 1k subscriber giveaway I posted on my X Twitter account. So there is a really big giveaway in my opinion, where you can win some One Piece finalist cards from the offline regionals. You can also win an enchanted Lorcana card with the Ursula, and also some Pokemon merchandise like a deck box from Hawaii or a playmat from Yokohama Worlds, as well as a booster box of Stellar Crown, as well as some Espeon sleeves. If you want to participate, the giveaway will run until the 24th of November. I will then announce the winner in the comment. Please check it out. Subscribe to my socials like YouTube, Instagram, Twitch, and Twitter, and retweet, like, and comment this post. And then you are eligible for the drawing on the 24th of November. So yeah, I hope you participate in it, and thank you for your help so far. And yeah, I hope, if not already done, please subscribe to my channel and yeah, participate in the giveaway. And yeah, I really hope that you're enjoying my content so far. Let's get back to Martial Teach 10 cost is a 12,000 power unit. It's a blocker, and activate main once per turn if your leader has the Blackbeard Pirates type and this character was played on this turn. Negate the effect of up to one of your opponent's leader during this turn. Then negate the effect of up to one of your opponent's characters, and that character cannot attack until the end of your opponent's next turn. So when he plays it, he could essentially stopping the Jozu from swinging at all, right? Yeah, so pretty strong card. And also the other effect with the stopping the leader was essentially important in the top 4 game against Nami, which you can also see on my YouTube channel. So at this point, if you haven't already, please check it out, and if you enjoy the content, please subscribe to my channel. Would really appreciate your support, helping me growing as a content creator, also helping me motivate even more, right, to put some videos online and entertain you. So yeah, if not already done, please click on the little symbol under the video. I would really appreciate your help here. But let's get back to the game here. So we are now at 10 Don of the Martial Teach side of things, so on the right side. And I think there's, yeah, he will rest the 2 units to get rid of the Boa Hancock. Then he will swing 6k into his face, getting countered by 2k, then a 5k swing with the leader. I think you will also use a 1k here, right? Just using a 1 pudding. No way to risk anything when you can get out of these cheap attacks, right? Yeah, 1 Jolted Pudding is used for this 5k swing. Then we are playing the Blackbeard, saying that Jozu can attack. And we're also trashing the other check we got off the life to negate any on-play effects of the Doflamingo player in his next turn. What does he draw? He draws a Jimbei, but yeah, now Jimbei is just a 4-cost vanilla card kind of with 5,000 power, which is not so good if you look at him like this. And yeah, I think Doflamingo is really in a tough situation, I would say, right? I mean, when you look at his opponent's board, every 4-cost you're getting, your play down will immediately get killed by the Von Orgur and Doc Q combo. Then you have a 12,000 blocker unit, yeah, so doesn't look too good here, right? And the only card that can swing is the Doflamingo. So I think with whatever card or with whatever attack you swing, it will just getting blocked by the Martial Teach character card, the 10 cost, with 12,000 power. He would also stack all his Don under the Doflamingo and just attacks 15k, right? Would be option. Or maybe 9. So you swing 14k and using your leader effect. Maybe is this the best solution? Hoping that you maybe get a perfume out of your life would be something. But let's see. He starts by using 2 Don here. For his leader effect probably. He's still deciding what to do. Okay, 2 under his Doflamingo. Swings 7 into the face using his leader effect. Reveals the top deck, and it's the, I think it's the Martial Teach 2-cost, right? Yep. Attack getting blocked by the Martial Teach character. And then for 6 he will play out the Jozu. And then for 1 he will play out the Sengoku just to fill up his board a little bit. But yeah, as the on-play effects are negated, nothing happens with the Searcher effect. So just getting some bodies onto the field, essentially. And now it's back to the Blackbeard side of things. We got 2 2k cards in hand with the Stronger and the Shiryu, as well as another 10-cost Martial Teach. And I think now we're seeing a 5k swing into the rested Martial Teach, I would imagine. 5k swing into a 3k body. He lets this go. Then we're seeing the Doc Q getting rested to kill the Searcher of the Sengoku. And I think the rest is just swing, 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 and then playing out another 10 cost martially teach, I would imagine, right? Our Jesus Burgess is right now a 6k body because we're having 6 cards in trash, as you can see in the top right corner. He's also stacking piles of 4 to help counting the buffs of the Jesus Burgess. 6k swing is getting taken by the Doflamingo player. And I think now you're swinging with 6 again. Yep. Oh no, okay, he decides to play the martial, the teach character, stopping one Josu from swinging. Then we are seeing 7k swing with the Burgess, right? Because now his trash is 7, or like 8 cards, right? And then we are seeing a 12k swing with the other martial teach character, and back to the Doflamingo side of things. So one of these Josu can't attack because it was blocked by the martial teach that was just played. So he has essentially 2 swings, but the martial teach player has a vanilla blocker, also a big blocker, so there's no way at all that the Doflamingo player wins this game here, right? Because you just have 2 swings. So now we are seeing, doesn't matter, right? I think that's game for Blackbeard, right? I think Blackbeard player just draw also a really good curve, I would say, or kind of, I mean, he got with the Von Orgo and the Doc Q, he could pressure his opponent's board really early in the game, which was pretty good. Now we're seeing a 5k swing with the Doflamingo leader, which is getting blocked by the Marshall D Teach character, the 12,000 power one. And now he is deciding what to do next. He is putting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 done, so 13k into the martially teach character. He uses then his vanilla blocker, getting rid out of this attack, and then for 4 he plays a Boa Hancock blocker, but yeah, I would imagine at this point there's nothing you can do. You have so much power, so much raw attack power on the field with his 2 10 cost martial teach. So he starts with a 7k swing into the face. Interesting, I think it's something you can block out, right? Yep. But I think now 1 card in hand, now it's also mathematical over. 7k is getting taken. Then there's a 12k swing. He could block it with the Boa Hancock, and then another 12k swing. There's nothing he can do, right? So Marshall D Teach wins the championship 2024 Wave 2 tournament. Congrats on him. Well played. I think it's also really a favorite matchup, I would say. Or if you can lock the Doflamingo player out. By doing all their stuff early. Maybe this was also the reason where I said, okay, I don't like it that he aggressively plays his leader effect. He just wanted to stop the Doflamingo player the whole game by filling up his board, right? Maybe this was also a key, but I don't think there's too much threat when the opponent is at 3 dons, but yeah. Congrats on the winner, and I hope you enjoyed this game. I definitely did. And you can also watch the top 16, top 8 and top 4 match on my channel, with where I also did some explanations and commentary, and also some translations on the new cards used. And as I mentioned, please subscribe to the channel if not already done, and I hope to see you on the next video. Thank you and see you. Bye!